There is a new reality in clean energy. Around the world, clean energy technologies are moving rapidly in developed countries like the United States and in Europe, but also throughout the emerging economies of the world. As the geography of energy demand starts to shift, so will the use of clean energy shift to the emerging economies. This is very good news in the fight against climate change, but it's also very good news if you want to reduce air pollution, diversify energy resources, or extend energy access. There are many reasons to stand for clean energy today. Last year, 2 million electric cars were sold around the world, and those numbers will grow sharply in the years to come. 500,000 solar panels are installed globally every day. In China, 2 new wind turbines are installed every hour. In fact, speaking of China, China alone accounts for about half of all new wind installations and 40% of all renewable capacity increases, according to the International Energy Agency here in Paris. And yet, much more needs to be done. We need to accelerate the deployment of energy-efficient, low-cost electric appliances. The power systems of the world are changing rapidly, and we need to make sure this progress goes hand in hand with reliability and affordability. When we look at future projections, low-carbon fuels and technologies will make up a continuously greater share of energy demand around the world. Much of these efforts are increasingly carried by emerging economies who are moving to the center of the clean energy transition. This means China, of course, but also India, Mexico, Brazil, and Indonesia, and others who are committed to clean energy as a priority that goes hand in hand with economic development, jobs, and security. This is a pathway that we encourage at the Clean Energy Ministerial. The Clean Energy Ministerial is a unique partnership of 25 key countries, including most of the G20 countries, representing 90% of clean energy investment and 75% of global emissions, working together to accelerate the global energy transition. Our members share similar priorities despite having very different energy mixes and traditions. They include fossil fuel producers like Mexico, Canada, and Saudi Arabia, together with renewable pioneers like Denmark and Germany. Our focus spans a wide range of topics, such as electric vehicles, promoting energy-efficient lighting and air conditioning, as well as solar PV, wind, power system integration, and much more. This year marks a turning point for the Clean Energy Ministerial. Our next meeting will be held in Beijing. This is not a coincidence. It will be a chance to show just how far emerging economies are leading the way, with China playing a special role. As clean energy is increasingly driven by the emerging economies, global political leadership in advancing clean energy will be increasingly shared. It is this we intend to capture in Beijing in June.